Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, October 25th, 2021, and welcome to Java Jolt Monday. Ruth Medlin here, getting ready to give you the scoops and the updates of what's been going on here in, well, it's not sunny today. It has been, though. It's been a really nice fall. It's kind of gloomy, rainy. We're expecting more rain this afternoon. But it's still not cold, although I understand it's supposed to get down to 53 tonight. So, ooh, sweater weather, yes. So I hope you guys are all having a great and exciting Monday. I started out my Monday at 4:57 a.m. That's when the pups get up. Actually, they slept in. Sometimes it's like 3:30 in the morning and the pups are ready for their first meal of the day. And then, of course, meal equals play equals sleep. So we rinse and repeat: food, play, sleep. But we're getting there. So first of all, let's do some shout outs this morning, birthday shout outs. Cheryl Tischer is having a birthday. Hey, October birthday, baby. Cheryl, I miss you. I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope everything is going well. Cheryl is a Juice Plus representative right here in Cincinnati. So, hey, Cheryl. Tish Times out in Arizona. You know, Tish was a guest speaker at one of my events last year. And of course, it was all virtual. We were all on Zoom. She was gracious enough and kind enough to do a great speech about entrepreneurship. I can say that word sometimes. So Tish, I hope you have a great birthday. That's fun. Laura Cardoza. Laura's out in, well, Idaho now, but also used to be in California. And Laura actually used to be my supervisor when I worked at Evolution's Gym way back in the day. And Laura, you're just so dear to me. I appreciated all of your help and your encouragement too. So happy birthday. Not sure what you're doing today, but I hope you have a great one. Jeannie Park is also having a birthday today. And finally, my dear friend, longtime friend, Domingo Mendoza. Here we go with the dogs. Sorry, Domingo, we'll try that again. My dear friend. Every time I start, I think it's my voice they hear and then they start acting up, I think. I don't know. Anyway, back to the birthday. Domingo Martinez Jr., dear friend, longtime friend, one of my first students in one of my leadership classes way back in the day now. So Domingo, have a great birthday, buddy. I miss you. Okay, well, let's talk about pupdates. You kind of know their sleeping habits, their sleeping routine now, but they're continuing to grow. They're getting bigger and heavier every day. I can barely lift Ruby. She's like the little linebacker, you know, she's got that squared off Rottweiler-like chest. So she is getting to be mighty. And Rosie's right behind her. Rosie's just a little bit shorter in stature and a little bit more petite in body style, but she's getting heavier too. So they're growing and they're just still like a ton of fun as they fight in the background. So here's the pup date. They barked for the first time yesterday. Up until now, they've just been doing this kind of growling and posturing, but I'd never heard them bark. And so yesterday, out of the blue, they were vying for a toy. They were trying to get a toy. And Ruby barked first, and she's got kind of that, you know, that it's still puppy-like, but it's still like, you know, like she means business, bark. Rosie barked, and it started with a bark and it ended with a howl, just like her mom. So I'm thinking she's got some hound dog in her, definitely. So, but it was such a surprise. It was a surprise for me to hear them bark. I think it was a surprise for them because they were like, "What? What was that? Who did that? Did you? What is that?" So it was hysterical. Oh my gosh, we're just having so much fun. So that's the pup date for the week, the barking episode. We'll see how they do as they grow up. I'm sure their barks will become a little more adult-like and a little less puppy-like. So let's talk about getting our cozies on today. You know, finally, it is getting cool enough where I had to drag out some of my sweatshirts and some of my turtlenecks and my long sleeve tops. Still haven't turned on the heat though, which is kind of remarkable. Usually about like the 20th of October, at least I've turned on the fireplace, but not this year, not so far. So I'm not sure what that's an indicator of, is that we're having a very mild fall. In fact, most of the trees have still not turned full color. I'm looking out my dining room window and most of my trees are still green. I mean, I see some yellows and I see some oranges on the corner tree, but you know that most of them have most of their leaves yet. So it is definitely a mild fall that we're having. Don't know what that's going to lead to, but since we can't do anything about it, we will accept it and just, you know, enjoy each day because it's a gift. Each day is a gift to us, to each of us. So let's see. So getting our cozy on, like I said, I got out my some of my sweatshirts and my turtlenecks. And then I thought, well, what am I going to talk about for cozy for Java Jolt Monday? And I thought, oh, perfect. Scents, SCENTS, in the house. You know, one of my favorite smells in the house is when I'm cooking, like when you're roasting a roast, right? That smell, right? Or when you're making like a soup or a stew, that smell. Well, today I'm talking a little bit different kind of smell, something that you actually purchase with purpose because you want your home to smell like whatever it is. So I'm going to tell you about a couple of things that a couple of people that you should get to know. You can get to know them online for sure. But if you live in the area, you can also meet them in person. So one of the first things I wanted to talk about are oils. So I'm going to hold up. Let me see if I can do this, and you maybe can see this. I don't know. There. This is a doTERRA proprietary blend oil called Huga. I think that's the way you say it. Oh my gosh, we've got a fight going on in the living room. And this is meant to be put in a diffuser, which I got a new diffuser last week, and I tried the Huga scented oil, and it just, oh my, you know, if you want that cozy kind of woodsy, kind of smoky, kind of, I don't know, you know, all those fall good scents when you go out into the woods. You just, hold on just a second. I'm going to put you on pause here because I'm going to take care of the situation. Be right back. Okay, see, the minute I pause it and I go over there and talk to them like little angels. What? I didn't do anything. So hopefully they'll curtail it. Anyway, as I was saying, this doTERRA proprietary blend Huga, it just really it just made the house just smell cozy and fall-like. I mean, there's no other word to describe it. So if you're interested in finding out more about doTERRA blends and you would like to get some Huga to diffuse, get in touch with Rhonda Johnson Hamill. You'll find her on Facebook, but it's Hamill Oils, and she will be happy to connect you, get you all signed up, and let you start ordering some wonderful, wonderful blends. So that's the oil piece of it. But then, you know, I also want to talk about petals and wicks, petals and wicks candles. So my friends, Sherry and Mike Hoskins, who live up in Hamilton, which is about 50 miles north of Cincinnati, charming little city. They have a candle bar. Now, I'd never heard of this before, but they researched it and they opened up this candle bar a couple of 3 years ago. And you can make your own proprietary blends as well. Or you can just, you know, they just have like scents like autumn leaves or falling rain, or I don't even know the selection. But it's so fun to go and make a proprietary blend, which is what I did. This one happens to be called Woodsy. So I created this blend. Don't ask me what you get to put up to 3 oils in it. Don't ask me which ones it was because it's been a while, but oh my gosh, it just smells woodsy. I mean, I can't describe it. It just smells woodsy. And these candles last forever. They are soy candles, so they burn really, really, really clean as well. So 2 options for you to think about getting your cozy on. You've got petals and wicks, and I know Sherry does ship, as well as doTERRA, and talk to Rhonda Johnson Hamill about that. So those are my tips for getting your home to feel cozy and to smell cozy for the fall that's coming. And gosh, you know, speaking of, we're winding down October. You know, next Monday will be November 1st. Can't believe that, but it will be November 1st. And so we're kind of doing the countdown to Halloween this week. I personally am not a Halloween person. I don't like costumes. I don't like dressing up. It's just, it just misses for me. It's not one of my favorite holidays. So this week, Halloween happens to fall on a Sunday. So this week I am going over to some friend's house and we're going to have an early dinner. And then we are going to give out candy out in their yard. It's supposed to be a nice fall evening. I think it's cool-ish, I will say. But in past years, it's been sleeting and rainy and windy, and I don't think it's going to be any of those things this year. I think we're going to have a really nice Halloween for kids to be able to go trick or treating. So we will hear all about my escapades next Monday. I'll tell you the result of doing Halloween someplace else at someone else's house. And that brings up to mind, what are you doing for Halloween? Do you like to dress up? Do you have costumes? Are you giving out candy? Are you going to have a party? What are you guys doing? Drop the comments in the notes below. I would love to hear your Halloween stories. I've got some doozies, but I won't share them. Okay, bringing you up. Oh, oh, oh. Look at this. This happens to be Ruby Dooby. This is Ruby. Okay. Look into the camera, Ruby Dooby. Isn't she cute? This is Ruby Dooby. Ruby Dooby. Yeah, I know you want to kiss me. Okay, get down. She's like a little linebacker. Rosie, can I find you? Rosie Posey? Well, maybe you'll get to see Rosie next time. Anyway, I'm getting, what I'm doing this week is I'm getting my November newsletter written so that it can be formatted and mailed out to everybody. Ow! Biting my feet. For November, for early November. Now, if you don't get my newsletter and you would like to get my newsletter, just direct message me here on Facebook and just say, Ruth, here's my email address. We're not going to sell your name. We're not going to do anything other than just send you my monthly newsletter. So if that's another way that we can stay connected and you would like that, please just direct message me, give me your email address and say, yeah, I want to be connected with you. I'd love to receive your newsletter. And boom, we will get it done for you. Okay, let me see here. Gosh, I've got my list going on. Okay, yeah. So that's about it for this week. I want everybody to have a good week wherever you are in this world. Take good care of yourselves. I'll be eager to hear what happens with your Halloween week as well. And remember, just be kind to each other. That's it. I'll see you next time. Bye.